Especially now, stories are light, and light is precious in a world so dark. Guys, when my dad died, I was in such a low place, and it was a fluffy romance novel that got me out of the pit. Okay. And then there was another time I was going through something in Colorado, and I just, I disappeared into another novel, and I was able to have the courage to come up out of that and live my life. Well, there are people out there like that, waiting for what you're going to give them, waiting for what you carry. You carry hope, okay? And just because you might write, insert, whatever, and think that your genre or your story is just light or just entertainment, guys, we need hope. We need light. We need story. You said my cousin Helen, who is in her 90s now, was in the Warsaw Ghetto during World War II. She and a bunch of the girls in the ghetto had to do sewing each day, and if you were found with a book, it was an automatic death penalty. She had gotten hold of a copy of Gone with the Wind, and she would take 3 or 4 hours out of her sleeping time each night to read. And then during the hour or so, when they were sewing the next day, she would tell them all the story. These girls were risking certain death for a story. And when she told me that story herself, it actually made what I do feel more important, because giving people stories is not a luxury. It's actually one of the things that you live and die for. Look, you don't know what houses your story will be in. You don't know what those people are dealing with. Understand the importance of what you do. Okay? Yeah, it's hard to push away fear and all the other weird stuff we go through. But this is a battle, and if it wasn't so important, it wouldn't be so difficult.